I, Thomas the Great Hanson, here breaking in my little sister to the great art of announcing. Annette?
Hello, everybody.
Yes, you heard it first. That is the voice of Annette, the not as cool as Thomas, although by association almost as cool, Hanson. Knowing that, what are your predictions for the game? I believe you've seen more than a few.
Yeah, as always, I think Westlake is going to do a great job, whether they win or not. If it's a tie like it was in the previous game, then they're going to give it their all.
You can tell we're related due to her uncompromising optimism. Now, as you may know, the demon record at this point.
Don't turn it down.
Good luck. Is there's a very loud and active fan section beneath us, so if we cut out, please forgive us. Now, the demon record is 1 win, 0 losses, 1 tie thus far in the season. And the only loss we've had was in conference. Now, okay. I'm sorry, Demon fans. This is a new experience for me.
The section for Olmsted Falls is very bulldog
Energetic?
proud. Yeah.
Alrighty, so we'll give it our all.
Just like the demon team.
Well, that's the truth. Let's see here. It appears that the Bulldogs are starting off with it. Okay, kick over. No, Ned, look at the clock. Tell me how long it has been right now.
10 seconds.
Alright, it took less than 10 seconds for them to move the ball over into demon territory. That can be very telling in the future of the game.
As always, I think the demon team is going to draw first blood and get a goal fairly early in the game, is my prediction.
I'm glad you're using my terminology, although I don't recall giving you permission.
Well, I've heard
Just
it
like
enough.
everything in my life, you've stolen everything I like. Now, it looks like as the ball is rolled out, that's going to be a throw-in by the Demons. Let's see. Corner kick. Oh, my apologies. Corner kick. Now, there was supposed to be Garrett the Man Uterhart here. However, for unknown reasons, he has been unable to show up. But, an excellent early shot. Not even 2 minutes into the half.
This looks like it's going to be a very exciting game tonight. Both teams really going for it.
And judging from Westlake getting the first shot off, I'm guessing. Oh, look at that one. That's an ambitious kick. Judging from Westlake getting the first shot, it's my guess Westlake will draw first blood. Oh, an excellent kick past the center line, off some heads into Bulldog territory. No, how would you gauge the energy level at this point, Annette? Call against the Demons, I believe.
Well, right now I think the biggest energy, as our demon viewers might be able to tell, is from the Olmsted Falls fan section. But as far as the players go, it's a little too early to tell, as they are getting a majority of their energy out as the game begins. But I think they are both pretty tied in the amount of energy they're giving.
Did you see how their goalie? Did you see how their goalie ran out? That was a risky move. If he had missed the ball, they would have been open.
Yeah.
And out. So it's starting to appear that there's going to be more risky plays from the Bulldogs. especially as the heat from the demons intensifies.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if the demon team notices these risky moves that the Olmsted Falls team is
tries
doing.
to exploit them.
Exactly.
Yeah, I couldn't have said it better myself, although I'm going to insist that I could have. Now look at the ball movement here and that.
Yeah.
What do you think of
I think it's pretty good.
it? And as can be told with that last save, that ball movement is what got them in position, and it was only a body block that saved them.
Yeah.
Ball movement is key, but it of course has weaknesses. Let's see, it's going to be a goal kick. Runs into it. That's quite a bit of power. It goes deep, but out yet again. It seems like person-to-person ball handling has done very well thus far in the game, but long distance really suffers.
Yeah, I think the teams are both taking some pretty big risks and kicking it out of bounds a little bit too often, in my opinion. Although I am not trained in coaching or playing soccer, so that could be totally wrong.
Well, but Nat, you have had plenty of time watching soccer,
That is true.
which in WHBS is all you really need. Yeah. Let's see, that's a throw-in. The Bulldogs. Oh, some excellent movement thus far. And, oh look, that's another shot collected by our goalie. Who is that?
Number 1, Levi Swisher.
Levi Swisher. Keep your eye on that one, Ned. I suspect he's going to do well for us this season. Do you recall Swisher in the last game?
Yes, he had many saves and was quite impressive.
Now that's what I like to see in the Demons. Oh, an attempted steal. Unfortunately, it didn't work, and the Bulldogs are retaining possession. Oh, running with it, but, oh look, see, as I said, person to person is good, but person to distance is not.
Yeah.
Oh, long kick. Far down, they're trying to get it out, but the Bulldogs are insistent. Oh, and another save by Levi Swisher. That came close, but it was ultimately Swisher's save.
As it usually is. It is my opinion that the goalie is the most important person in soccer.
Oh, that is commonly accepted opinion there, Nat.
Because without the goalie, goals would be open and everybody would just be scoring left and right all game.
Then it's no longer as much fun when when a goal is made. Instead, it's just, oh look, another one.
Correct. Because if you recall, Demons, the last game that occurred a couple of days ago, both teams were tied 0-0, and both fan sections were on edge waiting for that goal. And
speaking of tied up and on edge, this game thus far, look at it. The players seem pretty evenly matched, wouldn't you say?
yes, I'm getting some deja vu from the previous game where the players were also evenly matched.
Oh, look, that play right on the edges, that's where we really suffered last time. I wouldn't be surprised to see if we suffer here as well. Yeah, it's staying in the Demon territory. It's not all that close to the goalie, but it is closer than I would like until that excellent kick out. That's a high kick. kick. I believe that is a free kick. Oh, it goes sideways and backwards instead of forwards. That's a gutsy move.
Bulldogs and Demons are currently fighting to get into each other's territories. It's very close to the middle line, but it goes back into Bulldog territory.
Yeah, however, Bulldogs are retaining possession, and that is more important than location.
True, however, possession seems to be fairly quickly going between the Bulldogs and the Demons.
No, it's sticking with the Bulldogs at this juncture. Except
So
not.
there goes the Demons.
The moment I say it, it changes. That's the nature of soccer. Now the Demons have possession.
And they're taking it down to the goal.
Oh, and it is gotten by the goalie again.
That is the Olmsted Falls goalie, Shelby Edwards.
Notice how far out Edwards is going.
And back into Demon territory. And back into Bulldog territory. This is what I think is one of the most exciting parts of the game, when it just goes back and forth between territories. And I also think it is one of the key points in trying to figure out who may either score the first goal or win the game.
I like, you drawing first blood. It makes it seem more competitive, wouldn't you say?
Yes, however, you did not like me stealing your term.
Well, that is true. Thank you for finally caring about my opinion. Now look at the Demons moving the ball around, getting it very far past the center line into the Bulldog territory. However, there's a lot of action around that center line. A lot of ball movement.
To me, that shows that these teams are very evenly matched, because as we're seeing right now, the ball hasn't seemed to stay majority in one team's territory.
Yeah, see that. And more players have been tripping and falling here than a lot of than last game. The Bulldogs fan section, very enthused. Oh, it keeps tripping and falling and it goes out.
I would have thought that more of these trips and falls would warrant fouls.
Well, I am honestly not sure of the rules regarding fouls in soccer.
That is true. But from what I've seen watching multiple games and picking up on that, based on what I've seen, some other officials would probably foul some of these things.
Well, let's see how these officials do. And that's a free kick, I believe. Let's see. Yes, who will be taking this free kick, Annette? What number is that?
Back there. Okay, sorry, I was looking at the wrong player. I can't see the number right now. It's number 3, Lucas Evans.
Oh, and the shot misses, but...
Oh.
Did you see that save?
Yes. That was very close to going into the goal. However, the goalie for the Bulldogs barely saved it by the tips of his fingers. That was impressive.
I believe. Shelby Edwards.
Yes.
Make a mental note to compliment Mr. Edwards at the conclusion for his excellent abilities thus far.
Both goalies have done very well in the first 13 minutes of the game.
Yes.
Oh, wait. Is it just 3?
It's 40 minutes.
Okay. For a second, I thought it was half an hour.
You see, goalie is going to be delivering a kick. Edwards sends it far and past the center line. Oh, but look, he goes right back on into Bulldog.
Oh.
And we are back after needing to go down for just a little bit. Now, as the players begin to retake the field, let's give a quick recap of these first 15 minutes now.
All right. We haven't seen any goals thus far, although we have seen a lot of ball movement and back and forth.
Close calls at the
Yes.
goal. Oh, and you still think your prediction holds true?
I mean, I'm a Demon fan through and through, so I always believe in our teams.
If I were legally allowed to gamble, I would say that Westlake will draw first blood. A lot of Bulldogs moving it around.
Goes deeper into the Demon zone.
Let's see. And the whistle is called. I'm not sure what for, but I'm supposed to see. It appears there's going to be a free kick.
By number 16 on the Olmsted Falls team, Charlie Waters.
Let's see how Mr. Waters does. And another
save.
stop by Swisher.
Excellent save by our Demon goalie.
Remember that one he made where he dove into it?
Yes.
Incredible.
Yeah, it was.
Out of movement, and the Bulldogs are retaining possession.
Go
but they
back.
have to fight every minute for it.
The Demons are determined to get it out of their territory, as we are seeing. However, the Bulldogs are also determined to keep it in the Demon territory.
Yep. And they get close, but a body block.
And possession goes back to the Demons.
It is at the center line. Right there. But it remains in Demon territory. Man, this is...
Demons have possession once more.
But just barely.
And we are back into Bulldog territory, getting down towards the goal.
And a headbutt sending right into their waiting hand of their goalie. Man, this has been an exciting game thus far, Annette. Do you agree?
Yes. I mean, I love all the quick ball movement and changes of possession. To me, that's one of the most exciting things about soccer.
That's one of the hallmarks of an exciting game. And a knocking goes right on out. Quick throwing. In earlier game, in the game on Wednesday, there was always time before the throw-in and people waited, but now it's non-stop.
Yeah, neither team is wasting time. They want to get as much time as possible to play and score some goals, win for their team.
Well, when you are so evenly matched, it can come down to really small mistakes. And they just have to bet on the fact that the other team may make one before they do.
Very true, very true.
And that could easily be the deciding factor of the game.
I agree.
Simple human error. Look at that. We've been moving it far into Bulldog territory, but always out. See? The ball is in fairly close to the goalie, but no people around asserting.
Bulldogs get it back into the Demon territory and keep possession.
We're moving around with it.
Demons have possession
The
again.
Demons have turned it over.
We're getting it back into Bulldog territory.
It's
Open for
hanging
that
at
goal.
the center line, though.
Well, we get a nice kick from number 10, I believe that was. Ali Al Khatib.
Past the center line, that's my guess. A lot of movement around the center line. They're taking their time. An odd paradox to them not wanting to waste any time. the Bulldogs keep moving it mostly on the edges.
Here they go, getting down towards the goal.
Oh, and a
But-
nice kick out.
But
But the
no,
whistle is blown. On who for what? Let's see, it looks like a free kick that the Demons have.
can't see it very well from this distance
That's
or
number
angle.
1, I believe.
No, there are two numbers. I think it's 19, possibly. Corey Dubois, I believe. But we'll have a better view on his number as he moves forward to the field.
Kicked way down. And a bounce off the head out. Who was it who did that amazing kick, Ned?
Well, I think it is either number 13 or number 19. Yes, that was number 19, Corey Dubois.
Now the ball is right by Bulldog territory over there at a corner kick. The Demons are right there. This could be part of that human error that's gonna get the Demons something. And look, they're setting up the shot.
I would like to apologize in advance, Demon fans, if I get any of the players wrong, because some of the numbers have faded or completely ripped off
yes.
of their jerseys. So, as I said, number 19 from the back looks like number 1. However, on the front, it does say 19. But we will try our best to announce the right names and numbers.
Sends it inward, and the Bulldogs look like they're trying to get it out, but the Demons are holding. Oh, and look, it's past the center line.
Possession switched very quickly from Bulldogs to Demons. And
And
back to Bulldogs again.
it's in contest right now.
And the whistle is blown, presumably against the Westlake team, as the Bulldog fans are very loud.
Yeah, loud in happiness, not in anger.
Yes. And that, I believe, is Bulldog player number 9, Ryan Kolonik.
Oh!
That was very
That's a
close.
save. That is a save by Levi Swisher. Oh, man.
If you did not catch that, Demon fans, he almost missed the original block, but scooped up the ball just before it got within bounds of the goal.
And it knocks outwards. Man, that was an incredible save. And I'm going to guess that there was some kind of call coming from the referee. I'm not sure what the call was, though.
I assume there was something wrong with his throw-in because the whistle was blown just after the ball left Bulldog player number 16, Charlie Waters, his hands.
Passing it around. There it is, number 19 at the edge of the goal.
Take it off! Take it off!
Take it over to the far side of the field where they're going to move it down.
Bulldog fans
Wow.
getting very excited for
That's
their
the
team.
stomping you're hearing.
Seeing a lot of headbutts in this game, which to me means that there are a lot of high kicks, which I feel like are not the best move for soccer, as we can see that as we have seen in previous games, that kick that goes too high can
Be devastating for a team. And
Yes.
it's not very reliable.
yeah, very true.
Of a shove, I believe. a free kick that the Bulldogs now have in these last 17 minutes.
I believe that was due to some sort of grabbing or pushing by the Demon team. And the ball is grabbed by Demon goalie Levi Swisher once again. 17 minutes left in the game. Well, in this half of the game.
It's Matt Levi Swisher. That's a 0, not a 1.
No, that's Levi. Levi's in that class. So is Matt Turner. Levi has blonde hair, Matt Turner has brown.
What are you doing?
Oh, and look, it got knocked out by Bulldogs.
Brown hair goalie is sitting. Also, Levi was number 0 in the last game. There we go. With Bulldogs in possession.
Running around with it, kicking it around. Oh, look at that turnover. Excellent turnover by the Bulldogs.
The whistle is blown. The clock's still running with about half of the first part of the game over with.
Half the half, so a quarter.
Yeah.
Looks
Have number 19 with the kick, Corey Dubois, once again.
Oh, it goes over, and it's out.
Fairly easy catch by the Olmsted Falls goalie, Shelby Edwards.
Throws it over. Bulldogs are retaining solid possession of it. Alrighty. Is that number 6 running around with it?
Yes, that was number 6 of the Olmsted Falls team.
Look, these are more free kicks than we saw in like the entire last game.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what causes a free kick, but my guess is some sort of foul. And they have been pretty evenly dispersed between the
teams so far. But you can be sure, the longer this game goes on and the more desperate both teams become, that's when you're going to see more and more fouls and free kicks.
Yes.
Ooh. Knocked out by the Demons. Throws it in. Running around. A Demon passes it over to a Bulldog. Bulldogs have possession of it, but that kick goes far and up and over the fence.
So far, it looks like it's going to hit the building of the school.
And once it gets back in, play can resume. A goal kick.
This Goal kick by, I believe, again, number 19, Corey Dubois.
With another good kick downfield, but a good turnover by the Bulldogs. Their soccer program is nothing to be trifled with.
Oh.
They just got tangled up, and look at that, the camaraderie on the field today.
Yeah, players helping each other up.
16 goes out of the game, and that number 20 coming in.
For the Westlake team, yes. Number 16, Patrick Smith, goes out, and number 20, Donovan Dubois, comes in.
Right there by the center line. Now he rolled right on over. And pass between teams. Again, the ball keeps winding up out, and there's a lot of throw-ins. Throws it. A lot of headbutting, as you mentioned earlier.
And the ball goes back into Bulldog territory. And Demon player number 10, Ali Al-Khatib, is trying very hard to get it down to the goalie, but getting it down to the goal. But Bulldogs took possession. And they're trying now to get it back into the Demon territory.
Yeah, Bulldogs are attaining excellent possession. But Demons are passing it around fairly well.
I'm seeing some great communication between our Demon players, and the ball passes very smoothly between them.
Only issue is that the Bulldogs seem very adept at steals.
Yes.
And so, I mean, there's really no good solution when they can steal it. Besides, you just have to move it quick.
We're almost down into the final 10 minutes of this half.
And still no score.
And the ball goes out. And we are officially down to the final 10 minutes of the half.
And yet again, nothing has yet to, no goals. A lot of close calls on both sides.
I feel like now will be a good time to thank our sponsor, Hungry Howie's of Westlake. Without their sponsorship, we would not be able to bring these videos to you.
Yes, thank you. And not just for sports, but for news as well. Thank you, Hungry Howie's.
And thank you for your delicious pizza.
Now, back to the game with the ball being tossed around from the Bulldogs. The Demons constantly attempting to steal. Oh,
the Bulldogs taking it down to the goal.
Think they're heating up. Oh, a nasty
we have
spill.
a trip. And Demons take possession. And there was a whistle, presumably against the Bulldog team. Because it looked to me
like a shove.
Yeah. And again, we have number 19, Corey Dubois with the kick.
A nice gentle one. Notice there haven't been many long shots thus far. I suspect they've learned from the earlier portion of this half.
Yes.
However, still a lot of headbutting. But I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Very true. However, I am slightly concerned for the safety of their heads.
Well, I'm sure that they have taken precautions. Ooh, look at that. You know, it still gets into the hands of Shelby Edwards?
Yes, that is the Bulldog goalie.
There's still an impressive recoil on that body block.
And the Bulldogs bringing it back further into Demon territory and attempt to secure the first goal of the game. but Demons take possession once again. And it goes back to the Bulldogs. I'll say it again. I mean, that is one of my favorite parts, especially about this game.
Turnovers.
Yeah. It shows that both teams are very dedicated to getting their goals. Looks like the Bulldog team is getting a kick from number 9, Ryan Kolonik. Goes to the goal and saved by goalie Levi Swisher. Once again, we have some very impressive saves by both very good goalies on each team.
Alright, 10 with the ball movement, but he trips.
And number 13, Patrick Cardup, I believe, yes.
When they attempted
The ball
to
back
set
toward the
up
goal.
for a shot, he missed, and it wound up getting into Bulldog hands. Or paws, I suppose I should say.
Demons really trying to get back possession of the ball before it goes into their territory.
That center line, it's staying very close to that center line. Oh, got to get the ball out of there to prevent him from getting a shot.
Bulldogs are too close.
They are right there.
Oh, but the ball goes out.
Good thing for us. Only 45 minutes of gameplay left. And that doesn't sound like a lot, but considering it's been 35 and no goals,
We have had some.
one could be a problem.
Yeah, we have had some very close calls. Like as you just saw, the ball was getting quite close to the goal, and as it is again, and
another save.
I was slightly nervous as there was a giant group around the goalie and he was on the ground.
I have faith in Levi Swisher.
Yes, however, I couldn't see the ball, so I was worried that while he was on the ground, one of the Bulldog players would get a goal past him. However, he got the ball out of the goal.
They're moving around. Hey, that's the throw in. The Demons, number 8.
It would be Dominic Bauer.
Oh, it goes up, off Bauer's head. Into Bulldog hands, but not for long as the Demons regain control. Three and a half minutes. It's right on the edge. And it kicks right on out. That's a dangerous gamble for a team to make because now they have more time to set up, although it is a momentum player. It's a calculated move that has to be taken very seriously.
Yes. Because while the opposing team doesn't have as much time to score, neither does the team that kicked it out.
Oh, right on the edge.
Bulldogs running it back into demon territory.
Accusation of a push.
That was most likely a foul against Westlake. And Bulldog player, once again, number 9, Ryan Kolonik, goes to kick.
Oh, card comes out for number 3. Lucas Evans gets a yellow card. Come on, that is a free kick, and it's going to get right up close and personal to the goalie. They've got about 2.5 minutes left. That can be a lot of time for momentum to be gained.
However, as you can see, players are lined up to try and block the goal, and it is easily caught by Levi Swisher.
You know, I have to apologize to Mr. Swisher. I think I discounted him in his momentum stoppage. He's the unmovable force in the equation. Oh, trip. Now, do you happen to know what I always say about penalties?
No, I do not.
Penalties kill. I would be surprised to see some goals scored on the basis of penalties on one team or the other. Oh, they knock into each other and it rolls on out. Only 100 seconds left. Oh, a lot of attempts at steals. Oh, and they've all not been successful. The Demon attempts at a steal versus Bulldog.
And caught by our goalie. We are down into the last minute of the half here, and each team is very desperate to get a goal in the first half.
The teams are always desperate. Look, and it's a Bulldog ball yet again. Up. Hey, on down kick. Intercepted. See, look, it keeps getting turned over between the
Yes.
Demons and the Bulldog. I'm sure you're very happy.
Yes. Loving all this action.
Oh, nasty spill. The last 15 seconds left on the clock. A second yellow against Westlake?
Here we go. Bulldogs getting a free kick.
It's 15 seconds. Bulldogs are going to go all out.
Very true.
Oh, and a roll out.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That is the first half. Tied at 0-0 for both teams. And this is WHBS. We will be back bringing you the second half in a moment. See you then, Westlake. Welcome back, Demons fans. It is yet again I, Thomas the Great Hansen, here with
Net Hansen.
covering the soccer game. The second half of Olmsted Falls Bulldogs versus your Westlake Demons. Now, real quick, Matt, tell us what's going on.
Well, first I wanted to do a quick recap of the first half, where we had some excellent ball movement and turnovers, but no goal, although we did have some close calls. Well, no goal on either side, that is. And right now, we have a whistle blown, although I'm not sure for what or against whom. Though it looks like the Bulldogs will kick. I believe that is number 17, Chase Ferncorn.
You sent it.
Goes to number 12. And they're getting it down in the Demon Zone.
It's just him up at the front, though.
Well, if you recall, Demon fans, after the first half, the players switched sides of the field. So what used to be the Demon Zone is now the Bulldog territory, and what used to be Bulldog territory is now the Demon Zone.
If Garrett were here, he might be able to make some sort of statement on philosophy regarding that. And though the pressure is on, although neither team is showing like an excellent save. That's not the sort of thing a team makes when they're feeling the pressure.
Yes. That was almost a goal by one of our Demon players. I believe that was number 16, Patrick Smith.
You do it. Alright. Over in the corner. It's thrown in. Oh, some contest between the Bulldogs and Demons, with the Demons out on top. But it's right by the Bulldogs. But it goes right out. It's going to give another corner kick, which you're telling me who.
Yeah, I know.
Let's see here. Let's hope the big signs don't get in the way in the corner over there. Kick goes far. Headbutts. Oh, the pressure's on there right there. Oh, but that kick just went too far up and over. It's a goalie's kick right now. It's far over into the fence, far and out.
Bumble texted you. All right, possession is back with the Demons. And we are seeing once again that fierce competition between the two teams. And I would imagine that the competition is stepped up now that we have gone into the second half without a goal. And the kick is saved by the Bulldogs goalie, Shelby Edwards.
Both goalies have shown admirable performance tonight. Both their Shelby Edwards and our goalie, Levi Swisher.
I am seeing more and more of those high kicks that we discussed earlier. Might not be the best strategy for either team. And the ball's out.
It ought to be a throw-in right there at the center line. Tossed around. The Bulldogs are keeping it in their possession until Demons steal it. Oh no.
Bulldogs are awfully
Contact.
close. They're setting up for a goal, but the Demon team gets it
Need to
farther
get
away.
it out of there. An excellent throw. Oh, tripped and fell. Letting the ball go out. Well, a lot of players have fallen, but they've all gotten up thus far. Around a kick. Deep, and it rolls out yet again. 46 minutes of play. And no goals.
I like it.
Although a goal kick is in order. See how this goes. Over the but the Bulldogs got it and are moving it away.
But a whistle is blown.
On who for what? It's against Westlake, not sure what for, giving them this free kick.
Yep.
Passing around.
And the ball, it goes out.
Thrown in. Oh, you can hear the Westlake student section trying to cheer up their classmates on the field.
The ball goes down back into Bulldog territory. And it goes out. The Demons get very close to a goal, but once again, the Bulldog goalie, Shelby Edwards, saves it.
That's a throw in. Passes it on into a teammate, gets it across the center line. Not for long.
And the Demons have it, are taking it down to get a goal. But the kick bounces off a Bulldog player.
Those body blocks are a real momentum killer sometimes. Just like when the ball rolls out of bounds. Now picking it up. Demons knocking into each other on the field.
Yeah. Bulldogs are really fighting for the ball.
Demons and Bulldogs are very energetic in this corner for half. And oh look, Levi Swisher is going to be kicking it in. Over towards the middle line.
Man. Bulldogs trying to get that out of their
That's one of the excellent ways to prevent a goal. Tackle the ball.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was a foul against the Bulldogs. that looked not necessarily like a shove, but something definitely foul worthy.
And well, it does get us a free hit.
Free kick.
Free kick. My apologies.
I believe that is once again number 19, Corey Dubois. He is doing almost all of the kicks tonight. And it goes over the goal. Which, as you may know, Demon fans, could really kill a team's opportunity to score. And the goalie prepares to kick it back in.
There he goes. Goal kick that flies in. Oh, are the Demons? Stiff fighting for the competition, but the Bulldogs not on top. Now get the other battery out. Get the other. That thing throws over. Out it goes yet again. The throw in over into Westlake. So enthusiastic fans blowing horns.
Ooh, that was an impressive kick from the ground by a Bulldog.
And he's right up Westlake.
Thankfully,
Turn it over.
Demon player number 13, I believe that was, actually. No, it was not.
You're right.
One of the players saved it from going too close to the goal. Well, I do believe that Levi Swisher, as we have seen in this game and the previous game, probably would have saved it. I would rather not test that theory.
Bulldog passes the open man. Oh,
And it goes out.
It goes far to the side.
Referees were having a quick conversation. And your Demons are getting a kick.
Is that 19? Yet
Yes, yes, Corey Dubois. He seems to be the favorite kicker of tonight's game. We are currently waiting for the referees to tell us we are ready to go on with the game.
Well, the clock is frozen, so this can go on for quite some time.
26:50.
It's an issue with the time.
Yeah, we got it.
No. Let it go. 15 seconds and you start it, I'll tell you.
He'll tell you when to go.
Here we go. It goes in, over to the edge of the circle, deep into Bulldog territory. out, and the clock is now back on schedule.
We're seeing more of those dangerous, not necessarily kicks, but the ball is going up quite high. And we're getting close to the goal, but the Bulldogs kick it away. We're seeing some great footwork and communication and ball passing on both teams. Which,
both are very good teams.
yes, and as you know, I am a big fan of the fancy footwork. Oh, a call against the Olmsted Falls team that the fans do not agree with. However, the ref's call.
Has he texted?
The ref's call is the final call.
Giving Corey Dubois another free kick. He sends in.
It appears that a lot of the kicks that Corey makes that goes close to the goal are quite high up. Now, that may be due to the fact that he isn't very close to the goal. He's about at the half line, as you saw. So that could have something to do with it.
See here. Goal kick.
He goes to kick it in, and we see another one of the high kicks.
Over by the middle.
And headbutted by a Demon farther into the Bulldog territory.
Goes out. Throw it around.
And it goes deep into Demon territory.
But out yet again. A lot of time is going to be spent on these edges, throwing the ball in. You can be sure of that.
It appears to me, at least, that much of the time is spent. For example, when a ball gets deep into the team's territory, then the strategy of that team seems to be to kick the ball out. It could be accidental, and I may be reading this wrong. However, it's just how that appears to me. And the ball goes out yet again.
Going to be a throw in for the Demons.
I believe that is Demon player number 7, Amir Salem. Or, nope. I'm sorry, that's player 17. Ryan Rebels.
Now kicked out again, prompting another throw in by the Bulldogs.
The Bulldogs keep it down in Demon territory, hoping to get that first goal. Honestly, since the last game had no goals, I am really waiting for a goal.
Considering there's only about 20 minutes left, it's quite possible we're not going to see anything of the sort. Contest for the ball.
And we're playing quite close to the edge, and the ball goes out.
As always seems to happen.
And just as you say that, the ball goes out. We're back into the game. Just about to go into Demon territory, but surprise, surprise, Corey Dubois saves it.
Way by the edge.
And the
Bulldogs just say no and reject it.
However, whistle was blown.
After a call was made, the teams have to switch up. Free kick the Demons as the players retake their positions on the field. not tell the number of who's taking the shot right now.
Although, I wouldn't. Oh. I don't think it is Corey, as that number appears to be a single number. My guess is number 8, Dominic Bauer. Yes, that was number 8, Dominic Bauer. And Shelby Edwards of the Olmsted Falls team saves it and throws it to number 9.
Oh, look at that rejection.
And the ball goes out.
No, the Bulldogs are thrown in.
Bulldogs have possession and are probably only now focused on getting it out of their territory.
Bulldogs tossing it back deep into their territory. A gutsy move.
They go to run it back out, and it quickly goes back into their territory.
Hanging by the center line, but not anymore. As it flies right out.
And we go down to the last 20 minutes of the game with still no goal on either side. However, I am still optimistic that the Demons will end the game with a goal, or at least a very close call.
Well, I hope that you draw first and only blood this game. Judging from past games, that may not be the case. Oh, excellent turnover by the Demons.
And the ball goes out. Yet again, we are seeing some excellent communication between the Demon players.
The attempts is fueled by the Demons. Not been as successful as they have by the Bulldogs.
And they're playing quite close to the edge. Oh. Demon player trips, but still manages to kick it away from the edge.
Oh,
And
all right, only one defender.
oh, once again, we're playing quite close to the edge. Okay, now they're shouting against our players.
Kick goes in. 16. Runs it down the field. Kick, but a rejection. Quick recovery. Bulldogs 17. Sheer contact with the Demons.
And I believe that is again Corey Dubois with the kick.
So I suspect it's going to go far if that's the case.
Yes,
Yeah,
and
it
there it
certainly
goes
does.
into about halfway into the Bulldog territory. Then it gets kicked out. And Bulldog
Switch
player
out.
number 2 is being switched out for Bulldog number 7,
7.
I think.
And who are they now?
Player number 2 was Alec Gibson, and player number 7 is Danny Cleary.
Well, yet again, right out.
Bulldog player throws it in. And goes into the Bulldog territory. And Demons are kicking it down towards their goal. The Bulldog goal, my apologies. And the ball goes out.
The clock is really being burnt up
Yes.
by them being on the outside of where they want to be.
Bulldogs fight to get it out of their territory. And they succeed and get it back into the Demon territory. The ball is thrown in and is getting quite close to the Demon goal.
Alrighty, a lot of ball movement. At first it was just a bum rush to get in close and get a shot. But now that everyone's set up, it's going to be a pinpoint shot. They're taking it around. Oh, look at that.
We are down into the final 15 minutes of the game. And still no goal.
That's what happens when you two equally skilled teams facing each other. You're not going to see a whole lot of action. Well,
Well, not a lot of goal action. But we are having some fantastic turnovers and saves by each goalie. And the ball gets kicked down to player number 13. Demon player number 13.
Oh, it goes way
17.
up into the stands. It hits the glass on the glass up here. First time that has ever happened. It's up and out it goes. Now the Demons get a throw in.
And Bulldogs are fighting to get it out of their territory, and they will succeed. Oh, though I believe that is Corey Dubois again, getting the ball out from Bulldog paws, as you said, and into Demon hands.
Go. Oh, that went high and off to the side, I believe.
Had it just been about a foot lower, that would have been a Demon goal, I'm willing to bet.
Let's see where
Corner kick by Demon player 16, Patrick Smith.
the Bulldogs are setting up in defense their own goal. It goes in.
And a little far away
Off.
from the goal.
And the Bulldogs are moving it out of their house.
Although Demons are trying to get it back towards the goal. However, the Bulldogs currently have possession. Oh, not anymore. It is now a Demon ball. And the ball goes back to the Bulldogs. And goes out, I believe.
Yes, it does. 3, pass it over and out. Passing around 24 over to 13, all Demons.
Ooh.
Face off with the Bulldogs.
So player number 13, Patrick Hardup, gets it away from Bulldog player. Headbutt back more into the Bulldog zone. However, Bulldogs regain possession.
Oh! That was
And
a
it goes
nasty spill.
back into. One thing I love to see in the games is players from opposing teams helping each other up. Now,
Especially when the play is intense
yes,
and camaraderie still shines through.
as you probably didn't see because all the action was happening on the other end of the field, player number 19, Corey Dubois, helped
Player 9, I
player
believe.
9, yes, of the Bulldog team, Ryan Kolonik, off of the ground.
After a nasty collision the two of them had.
It's nice to see that they can have some healthy competition. But yes, also have sportsmanship.
Slap running with it. Right. Driving in. Passes it off to the fellow
16 gets it down toward the goal. However, Bulldogs get it away and regain possession.
minutes left.
Yeah. We are down into the final 10 minutes, and we are down too close to the Demon goal for comfort,
Okay.
but it passes in front of the goal. And we have a good kick from our Demon player back. However, Bulldogs get it, and it goes out.
Or so left. Looks like there could just be another tie.
Throw in from the Demons,
Yeah.
and Bulldogs have position.
Yeah, do you happen
Ball
to
goes out.
know the Bulldogs record?
I do not, although it would have been smart to. Oh, we have been told that their record is 2-0.
It looks like there might be a tie for them for their first tie of the season and our second. Oh! The ball movement happening much faster than I'm used to.
We go with the Bulldogs kicking it into Demon territory. However, once again, Corey Dubois gets it back into Bulldog territory. We have it running down towards the goal, and out it goes.
Throw in. Oh, sorry, the goal kick.
And the goalie kicks it back in. Is another high kick. However, it does not result in headbutting, which I like. And the ball goes out once again.
7.5 minutes. There's no time for messing around.
Throw in by the Demons.
The glance off the shins.
And Demons regain possession. And kick it down towards the goal. However, Bulldogs regain possession.
Off the center line. And moving forward.
And we have Demon possession again. It's interesting to see what maneuvers both teams take to get the ball away from or keep the ball from the opposing team, as sometimes they will turn around and kick the ball closer and farther into their own territory just so that the opposing team does not gain possession.
A risky move, but sometimes it pays off.
And it goes close to the Demon goal.
Oh no!
Goes very close, but the ball goes out.
So it's an almost open shot. The fight was willing to take it right on out.
That was way too close for comfort.
The fan section approved of this situation. A corner kick.
Corner kick from the Bulldogs.
Oh,
And fantastically cut by our Demon goalie, Levi Swisher. And it goes very high up around the midline. And it looks like Demons, yes, they get possession. And they run it down into Bulldog territory. That was most likely a call against Olmsted Falls.
5 minutes left.
Yes, we are down to the final 5 minutes of the game, and I'm still waiting for that goal. Although these teams are they're both amazing, and they're both really fighting each other on it. So I would not be surprised.
Within the bounds of sportsmanship, let's be clear.
Yes. So I will not be surprised if this game ends with another 0-0 tie, just as the score from the previous Demon game a few days ago.
I was going to ask you at the beginning of the game.
Oh, you almost got a Demon goal there. Oh, down towards the goal. However, the ball goes out.
I was going to ask you at the start of the half if your opinion had changed. However, since I forgot to, I'm glad to hear that it has stayed the same.
I always believe in our Demon teams, no matter what.
That's a handsome tradition that we're proud to carry on.
Looks like it's going to be a corner kick for the Demons.
Right, goes in.
It's close. Even though I would have loved to have a Demon goal, that was an amazing save by the Bulldog goalie, Shelby Edwards. I mean, he barely caught that.
Pardon me for a moment, my ears are still ringing from the approval that got from the Bulldog fan section.
Yes. Oh. Demons once again get possession and are running it down towards the goal.
Great.
However, Demon player number 20 trips. Demon player number 8 takes it. And it goes back into Bulldog territory. Honestly, right now, I feel like the Demons are a little more determined to get the goal than the Bulldogs are, because I'm seeing in these last 2.5 minutes that the ball is staying majority of the time in Bulldog territory, and the Demons have gotten a couple close goals.
Well, let's see if that closeness can translate into action.
Yes. Although Demons are struggling to get that ball back, and it barely misses the goal.
2 minutes left.
I believe that since that very close call that the Bulldogs had to a Demon getting a point, then they have stepped up their game, and I think they're a little more worried about what the Demons can bring to these last this last minute and a half of the game.
Excellent kick. It's around the center line, but not for long. It's in Bulldog territory.
Oh, and the ball goes out. However, the Demons waste no time getting it back into the game. Oh, we have a Demon goal! We have a Demon goal in the last minute and 15 seconds. Here we go. Yes. The Demon fan section is approving. Especially since we had a drought of goals in the last game.
And in this one even, there were hardly any. One to be specific.
We're down to the last minute of the game, and the clock is being stopped.
The clock continued to run when it was supposed to have been stopped.
I would like to know what is going on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna continue now because it's crucial. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna concentrate on the game. Fix the time 1:13.
113. 113.
You're gonna need a moment to fix the time left on the clock. But with only 1:13 left, and the Bulldogs have to do something they couldn't do in 79 minutes.
We hear the Demon fan section going crazy again. Yes, they're all on their feet, stomping on the bleachers. Very happy for their Demon soccer team, as are your announcers.
It's all out for the Bulldogs at this point.
Right now, I feel the only hope the Bulldogs have is tying this game.
Oh, knocked out. Out of bounds. Less than a minute now. Gotta throw it. I mean, and look at that. Demons is trying to get it away. And the Bulldogs desperately trying to get it back towards the goal.
Oh, but it goes into the Bulldog territory. I feel like now that we have gotten that goal, we have this renewed sense of, I don't know.
We are ready
Yes.
to win.
Yes, energy has gone
now.
way up, empowered by that goal.
Anyways,
Ball goes out.
giving it to the Demons for a throw-in, who are going to take their sweet time. 15 with the score effectively set.
Oh,
a
yellow card to
on 13.
Demon player 13, patch your card up.
Who's your
Well, you guys
first
got to put
threat?
the score up on the scoreboard.
10.7 seconds left. Fans are leaving with the score in their minds already set and the match won by your
Although-
Demons.
The Bulldogs still have 10 seconds to tie this game.
Everyone agrees. Net, count us down.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes. And your Westlake Demons boys soccer takes the game with 1 point in the last minute and 15 seconds.
Yeah, an excellent score with it turned the tide of the game. What we thought might be a tie wound up being an astonishing comeback for the Demons.
As the fans know, I support the Demons no matter what, but honestly, I thought that was going to be a tie at 0.
Everyone did, not everyone. And we just have to thank Hungry Howie's
Yes.
for letting us bring you this exciting game and letting us show you how the Demons got 2 wins and 0 losses and 1 tie for the season. Thank you. This has been Thomas the Great Hansen and
Annette Hansen signing off.